Alright, what is going on, y'all? Welcome back. This is gonna be my last tutorial of May before we hit June. You know what I'm saying? June, yeah. Shout out to Junior's bitch ass. But anyways, I'm gonna try to keep this video pretty short. You know, just a quick video on how you can make better chords, because like I know upcoming producers really don't know how to make like cool chord progressions. So June, I'm gonna drop my first drum kit, and bro, it's gonna be hard. Like I'm telling y'all, it's not like gonna be some Lex Luger ass basic ass sounds. You know, I'm actually putting in the time to make sure like all the sounds are pretty creative and unique, because I want to push that Enviro sauce on y'all. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, before we get started, make sure to go follow me on social media at Enviro. Tap in with me and let's get it. So when you're making chord progressions, first you want to choose like bass notes. So I'm gonna do like F maybe. You know, you can pretty much do anything that you like. So this is my bass line right now. So next, it's very simple. You skip a note, you skip a white note, add one white note, and then you skip one, add one, and you basically do this for all of them. You know what I'm saying? So you just, if you do that, you'll get perfect chords that are actually in the scale. I'm gonna bring this up an octave. So basically, as you can see, if you look at here, we're trying to minimize the amount of space like between the chords. So what you want to do is like take any note that's like too high, like make it kind of even. So I'm gonna take that and do control down arrow to bring it down, and then I'll probably take like this down, and maybe take this down also, and you know, take probably like these two down. All right, so let's see how that sounds. So that automatically sounds way better, but it sounds kind of cluttered still. So I'm going to try to like maybe take the middle notes up an octave to kind of make it more like atmospheric, you know, give it more room instead of being all muddy and cluttered. So over here, I'm feeling like this should go down to a C. So I'm actually going to take this E down and bring this C up. And then you kind of just want to mess around with the notes and see what sounds better. Alright, so the next key thing is you want to add motion to these. So right now it's like straight chords and they don't really lead to each other. So now what you want to do is basically any white note that I add on top of this, it's automatically going to sound good because it's like going to be adding a color note to it, you know, like for example that, or that's actually in the chord. But even if it's not in the chord, it'll still sound good because you're adding like a color. Alright, so after a little manipulation with the octaves, this is what I have. But see how it's like a downward motion? That's fine, but now I want to kind of like make the top notes so it evens out. So next, you want to just pick notes that are still in the scale and kind of experiment with what notes sound good in this chord. So I'm just going to go through all these notes and see what sounds good. That sounds really like, that's a lot of tension, so I want to find a note that's more colorful than that. That's like not colorful at all because it's in the chord, so you just want to go up until you find a color note. See how that's colorful? It adds something to the chord that's not already there. But the real color is in the 7th, which is this note. So I'm going to choose that one. And yeah, you can, if you don't know anything about music theory, you can literally find these notes if you go through the scale, like go up and down. So I'm just going to copy this kind of motif over here. Low key, we can copy this all the way and kind of change it up. So see how over here we have to change it up because it sounds a little off because of this B. So I'm actually gonna just take this A up. So see how this one kind of wants to go up. since this C wants to go up here. So you just kind of want to use your ear, you know what I'm saying? Don't be like on your Helen Keller shit, bro. Use your ears, man. Another thing is that, like, to go back on this note, I feel like it would be better to land on it from the top than from the down, like from bottom. So like if we do this, see how like that's not as cool as if I do something like top note. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's not hard. Like, you know, you don't really want to think about music in terms of like theory and stuff, because that's always gonna overcomplicate stuff. While that helps to understand what's going on, it's better to kind of feel it out. Like, next, you want to keep in mind that the rhythm would be better if you put more like advanced rhythms in there, like do like 8th, you know, 16th notes and stuff. So next I'm gonna chop it up even more. Next, what you want to do is take your bass chords and kind of like chop it up. Next, I'm just going to take the velocities way down because these chords are way too loud right now. I'm also going to take all of this and do Alt S to kind of strum it. And then you just kind of want to mess with the rhythms more, so just make it feel more natural, you know, tweak it a little bit. Alright, last thing I'm going to do to this is just add some top notes, and for that you can literally do anything. So just try some stuff and see what sounds good. I low-key might just do like single notes. Alright, so you know what I'm saying, it has like a lot of layers, like the original chords and then the kind of melody and then super top notes. So now this is a perfect thing to put in your mixer and add some effects with it to slow it down. For example, I'm going to choose halftime and you'll see how it's like crazy. I'm actually going to bring it up. But also without halftime, if I bring it down an octave still, it sounds perfect without. So that's a pretty simple melody, just to show you guys how you can, like, literally without knowing any music theory, just use your ears to find notes that match with the chords, you know, build something cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a like and comment below what other videos you want me to do, and I'll see you guys later.